Hey guys, so I'm rushing out of Tanya's house because I stayed at her place last night, and going to the doctor's appointment to get my stitches taken out, and I'm gonna ask him a few questions if I have some time. It's really rainy outside. This is gross. I need to tell my sister. It's raining outside and I have to walk Yoongi because I brought him with me yesterday, or this weekend. I stayed at Tanya's house and hung out here, and I ended up staying here last night, so it's kind of a mess. I stayed out here because I did my hair. As you can see, I did a purple and pink, but you can't really see the purple. I don't know, it looks kind of cray-cray, but it is what it is. I spent all day yesterday coloring and bleaching and craziness, and this is what I got: blotchy color. I'm supposed to do ombre, but the underside is blotchy. On the outside it looks fine, but on the underside is like not so fine. But I'm gonna need this dog to hurry up and poop, and for Tanya to hurry up and come on so we can go. My appointment's at 12 o'clock. It'll take me about 45 to 50 minutes to get there, because on the subway it's about 33 minutes, but including walking distance it's gonna take about 45 minutes. And it is now 11:05. 11:05. But yeah, there's Yoongi over there. I don't know where he's trying to go. Like, you know what he's doing. Okay, so I've arrived. I'm here and I'm late. It is 12, a little past 12:10. I called them and let them know that I was going to be late, so I feel bad because I hope I have time to talk to the doctor now. Looks like I won't have time to see the doctor today. I think he's busy, but I just got the stitches out and I'm in here about to get some pictures taken, so I'm just waiting. I have to come back in a month to check up again. I guess I'll ask him my questions then, guys. I'll try to see if I can find out any information before I leave here. Sorry. Alright, so I just finished getting my stitches taken out, and instead of waiting for the doctor, I just left and made an appointment for tomorrow because Tanya's waiting and I don't want her waiting for too long. So it wasn't scheduled to meet the doctor today, but I still want to kind of talk to him, and so I made an extra schedule for tomorrow just so that I can talk to him. Now I'm on my way to go meet up with Tanya, who's in the park with my dog, and we're gonna get something to eat real quick and then we're gonna head back home. But I'll give you guys some more information tomorrow after I see the doctor. A tip for you guys: if you guys do decide to come, try to bring a Korean translator. When I go today, I'm going to ask him what does he do with foreigners who don't have someone that they can bring with them or don't speak any Korean. I'm getting ready. I walked Yoongi, I got dressed, took a shower, blah blah, and blue, and I'm about to leave here in about 15 minutes to go to the hospital, and I do have one of my coworkers coming with me. She's going to be my translator, I suppose. But yeah, I'm gonna be going out soon. Alright, hello guys. So I'm back. I kind of look a mess because I just finished work and I came home. I had a long day. And so I'm here with some answers and some update and some clarification for you about my procedure that I had. So first, I'm going to tell you some clarifications about the procedure that I had. And I took notes because it was a lot of information and it was kind of confusing me. So, like I told you guys before, my breastises, one of them is still smaller than the other, and I was pretty disappointed and upset, and I didn't really see much of a difference in my body or in my breasticles. And so I went and I asked questions, and you know, I wanted to understand what his process was and what his goal or what his plan was. And I went in there and he was very nice and very patient and used as much simple language as possible so that I and my friend can understand. My friend came with me so that she can translate for me. So what he told me was that it's a process. So if you're enlarging a breast, if you put too much in it, you're kind of overlapping, and the cells under will probably not survive. So instead of or may also cause other problems like fibrosis or cysts. So in order to help prevent that, his idea, or the way he does it, I'm not sure about other doctors, but for him, he puts a little bit at a time. So he put 250 cc's in my right breast, and now I'm waiting. So I will go back in a month and he will see how everything is going. During this month, I'm not to massage, I'm not to press, I'm not to put pressure on the breast, just so that not to decrease the size or mess up any of the cells that are in there. And he says for this month, do not do any exercises as well. After a month, we'll go and check and see how everything is going. He'll tell me if I can do any exercises and if I need to massage or do anything. But I don't think I will do that now. In 3 months, I will go back, and by that time, what he said was the weight of the fat, the new fat that he put in there, will pull the breast down and creating more skin, which allows or creates kind of another pocket, and he's able to fill in that pocket to expand or make the breast bigger. And when he told me this, it made so much sense. Because at first I'm just like, what did he do? He didn't even do anything. Why is this breast still so small? What is the point? I don't understand what's going on. So once he explained it to me, I understood. So he just has to stretch the skin so that he's able to put more in. So after he puts more fat in here, he will lift them. And after he lifts them, he will form them. So he'll get more fat and make it more round and formed and make them even. And he just told me, don't worry about it. I'll make you some nice breasts. It was cute. But he was like, don't worry, I'll make them nice. So after he told me, I was so much more relieved and had a better idea of what was going on, what the process was. I think what the problem was that after my surgery, I really didn't see the doctor. After my surgery, I left, and then the next day I came back to get the bandages taken off, and then that was it. I was supposed to come back in a month. And I think when I did the consultation, it wasn't really clarified, or it wasn't really put into detail, or maybe I didn't ask the right questions about the details of the procedure, the process that he was going for. And I'm glad that I went today, because I would be waiting a whole month for answers or stressing about why is this way, why is it that way. So I'm pretty excited. Another thing that is really awesome is that after my next procedure, we wait a little bit and see how everything is settling. And if there needs to be a touch-up, or if it's not even or something looks weird, then he will do a free touch-up. And that's pretty awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm really excited about that. And I was told by one of the nurses that the recovery time should be about the same for my next procedure. I find it hard to believe, but it is what it is, and I'll ask the doctor again next month, at the end of this month. And only reason why I find it hard to believe is because this time my breasts are going to be cut, and the skin is going to be taken off and lifted, so both my breasts are going to hurt. And then more of my body's going to hurt because they're going to take more fat out. And like just this time where they just did the liposuction in the back and then just did one breast, I was pretty hurting. I was hurting. And so I can only imagine having both breasts in pain and my body in pain again. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about how many days I have to take off for work. Anywho. But, so that's just to clarify the process that I'm going through right now and why my breasticle is still smaller than my other one. I know a few of you guys had some questions about males. Yes, they do. Male chest areas, pretty much the same that what they would do for women. You just need to go and get a consultation and talk to him about what you need. And for liposuction. I asked him about liposuction, and he told me something interesting, that I should not get liposuction before I do the next process of my breast procedure, because he needs fat from my body, and if I take that fat, then I'll be taking the good fat that he would need to put in the breast. So he said just wait and see after the procedure to see if I need to take any fat off anymore, any liposuction or whatever. And so I'm also thinking he's going to be taking fat and moving it anyway, so we'll just see how that looks after that procedure. The price is priced by body part rather than weight or mass or the amount. For like your stomach area, like your upper stomach area, it's roughly $1,000. It's over $1,000, but it's around $1,000, about 1,000,000 won. And if you do the whole leg, so the front, the inside, the sides, the back, the liposuction, it's over $3,000 or 3,000,000 won. For the breasts, just the lift is 2,000 if it's not a lot. So if it's just hanging like this and you want to lift, it's a 2,000. But if it's really big and it's really droopy, then he said it's about 7,000. For breast reduction is about $7,000, 7,000,000 won. They can't just suck it out, because if you suck it out, it will look kind of warpy or leave kind of ripply. It'll be kind of ripply, he said. But if that is not a concern for you, then he said it's possible that you could do the suction out the breast. But I think he said typically what they would do is they would cut the fat out and then lift it and put it up. So I think the breast reduction is kind of 2-in-1. They take the fat out and they also lift it up. So that's why it's about $7,000, 7,000,000 won. I know some people were asking if you can do breast reduction and move your breast fat to another part of your body. He said no, because the breast fat is not reusable. You cannot really put it anywhere. It's not good for, it's not a good kind of fat, something like that. I'm not sure what makes fat good or bad, but he did say that the breast fat is not a good kind of fat. But yeah, I hope I answered everyone's questions. What I can remember, that's the questions that I had. And if you have any more questions, please let me know. Some problems, like I said at the earlier parts of the video about translation, I asked them about that. If you make an appointment for consultation and you tell them ahead of time that you will not have a translator, that your Korean is bad and you don't have anybody that can come with you, then they can call up somebody who can come and help kind of with the translation. So that shouldn't be a problem. He said that's not a problem. But if you do have a friend that you trust and you would like to make it a little bit more easier and convenient, then I would bring your friend or somebody that can help you out there, so that they can understand what's going on and they can be there for you throughout the whole procedure. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. The people are really nice, really helpful, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Just go in there and let them take care of you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me some more questions, and I will try to get the answers as soon as possible. He is so cool about making these videos, let me record and answering any questions for you guys. So maybe if you guys have anything before I go back in the next month, so I'll be going in January, around January 11th, I can't remember, somewhere around January 11th. So if you guys have any more questions before I go back, please go ahead and let me know, and I'll be sure to try to ask him during that time. So my next appointment, my 1-month checkup, is around January, and then my 3-month, my next procedure will be done around March, in March sometime. But yeah, that's my update and my Q&A session for you guys. Thank you so much for following me. I love you guys so much. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Happy cosmetic surgery hunting, or whatever you guys are doing. All the hospital's information will be down below, so check it out and get that good old info. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, peace out, deuces, yeah, what's up?